What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we have the grand party. Day 1 of Season 2 is underway. We also made a video yesterday just giving you guys a bit of a rundown in terms of some things you probably want to know before heading into this event period here. Obviously, the rules are going to be kind of important because the fact that Int, Dex, Powerhouse, Driven are all receiving these massive buffs, you mainly want to be, be very cautious about the teams that you're using and the teams that you're going up against, right? So it's a lot different from the previous season, so make sure you do know that when you're heading into this season currently. So the team that we're going to be testing today is going to be that Uta team that I kind of touched up on yesterday. Really just interested to see how powerful this Int-driven team is going to be. So that is obviously going to be the target here. The fact that Uta also provides buffs to Psy characters as well is why we're using the Psy team there on number 2. And for number 3, previously yesterday in my video I had the fighter team that was like a fighter powerhouse hybrid team. But I've actually switched out for the quick driven powerhouse team. Because of the fact that so many of these characters are both driven and powerhouse, they receive a bunch of these buffs. So I feel like that could actually be a pretty good way moving forward. For those wondering why I'm only running 5 characters on each of these teams, you should go check out the video that I uploaded yesterday as I talked about the reason why we do that. So knowing all of this, let's go ahead and generate these teams. This is the first time I'm clicking the button, so this is going to be generating my teams for the first time. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's see what it gives us here today. So immediately I see team 2, and that's probably the one I'm going to gravitate towards because Luffy, Zoro, if I remember correctly, I don't think they have any buffs. I'm pretty sure they don't. Interesting to see Yamato on the top, because Yamato doesn't really have a very good rumble kit for GP because it's based around healing to get her special to launch. And then we see the third one at the bottom there. That one is also kind of interesting. I do see a Kainu and Marker. It's a very, very interesting looking team. Let's go ahead and have a look. Let's check the info here. Yeah, that's a pretty straightforward looking team. Let's go ahead and just run the set. Let's run it, dude. I'm not really too concerned about too much here. So I think this is just an auto team. That's what it looks like, which is, it's pretty much what we expect for the first couple of days. I am expecting a lot of these teams to be like just people clicking the auto button. So let's see these kind of buffs that Uta is going to give to us on top of all of the rulings that are obviously occurring throughout this season. So hopefully get some really, really cool buffs. The GP leader skill as well, we're going to be active, giving all of these characters amazing buffs. Moria with level 10 CT is absurd. Level 30 attack on that Moria as well. This is going to be a whitewash. I don't see in any way how we lose this match here. Make sure we get it on fast mode for sure. We want to have that on fast mode because this is like all these day videos of all these GP videos. They do end up being pretty long because we have 3 matches per match and then we have 3 matches, right? So it ends up being a pretty long-ish video. So at any point that we can provide speed up is probably going to be pretty nice here. Let's see, Kid's gonna miss, but we're gonna have the Yamato should pick up 2 KOs. Oh wow, they actually blocked that, which is kind of good for them. We got the Blackbeard special. Still not getting a knockout, but this is where things get crazy. Oh my god, Uta. Oh my god. Uta's actually disgusting. Like, legit, 6+ Uta might be one of the best characters in Pirate Rumble to date. It's just the fact that the character is very self-focused, but the character is pretty strong, though. It's a very, very good character in Rumble. We do still have the Kid special to go, so hopefully see that come up in a sec. I haven't used Kid too much. I haven't used really Into Driven that much in Rumble anyway. I really haven't had much of an opportunity to do that. Picking up the 4-man KO with that Kid special there, that's crazy, dude. Alright, that's pretty straightforward. Team 2. It's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's just a pretty big mixture. I mean, you see like Kaido and you see Luffy, but there's no synergy here. So I feel pretty comfortable in, I really want to test out this quick team because with all of these buffs being active, we've got Tesoro as well. So all powerhouse characters receive level 5 CT increase. We've got Akainu, Smoothie, Kaido, Magellan, all these powerhouse units with additional CT, and then you've got Tesoro, which provides CT, the leader skill giving additional buffs here. Just a lot of buffs for this quick team. We should absolutely mollywop this team here. Let's see it happen. Of course, we probably want either Kaido or Akainu to launch first to either get the defense down from Kaido or get the health cut with Akainu. Let's see who goes first. Looks like Smoothie just missed out. Tesoro's just going to miss out. Looks like Kaido is going to launch first. Oh no, we got the Magellan special. pretty good damage, the defense down. And did he haste? He didn't haste the Akainu. He targeted him, but he didn't get that haste off. Kaido's going to launch now and probably pick up a few knockouts. Here we go. Defense down. Huge damage with the 5-man knockout. Let's go. Let's just go ahead and skip this. We do not need to sit here for this one. Yeah, so look, it's going to happen when you find these auto teams. It's just a straight victory. You don't have to worry about it too much at all. So that's cool. A really good way to start us off in the Grand Party season, picking up a match victory. Very, very swift victories there. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump into match number 2. Hopefully we can find another easy victory. Let's see here. We see Odin, which is kind of an interesting choice. I don't think Super Tandem Kid has a leader skill, so it's interesting to see that. I do see the Straw Hat Crew team. That one kind of looks interesting to me. So they got we can use our quick team against their strength team in the middle. We do have a side team which should actually deal with their quick team pretty proficiently. So you know what? I think we're probably going to challenge this one. So as I said, I kind of want to use, yeah, probably this same setup here. The int team usually has a good matchup against the side team, but the side team, you cannot discredit what they're able to do. Look, it is earlier on in the GP, so we'll just see what happens. Hopefully we get some nice clean victories, and hopefully we can just get the win. The combat power is obviously a lot lower with the opposing side here, and they do have the full setup with that combat power, so I'm expecting this team to not have a lot of investments, though it is a bit of a weird choice that they do have Ace and Yamato on their side, because they're probably not the best choice if you're running like a side team. I guess this is kind of like a Free Spirit-ish team. A very, very weird team, but let's see how things go. Obviously, they have Wano Law, which does provide some pretty severe CT debuffs to our side of the field, but I feel confident in the fact that we should be able to tank their hits not too badly, due to the fact that they don't have Yamato, or regular Yamato that is, and they also don't have Odin either. So I don't have to worry about those heavy hitters coming through. Halving their stats from Moria is massive here, so before they launch all their specials, we can just halve their stats, so it just gives additional bulk to our side of the field. Eventually, when Kid launches his special, he's going to be kind of nice because he does debuff some side characters in some special bind. The half stats and damage. Whoo! Let's go, Uta. So Luffy Crew's going to launch, give the haste to all those Free Spirit characters, which I'm not actually concerned about because we're really taking no damage at all. You love to see it. Alright, damage coming in, but again, we're just tanking it. You know, Ace and Yamato are actually pretty good. They've got a really good Rumble special, Rumble kit. It's just the fact that there's not a lot of characters that they can synergize with because they are kind of focused around strikers. I believe they also boost Free Spirit. I can't remember off the top of my head, but either way, very, very easy to deal with that. You know, the fact that, that Moria launched so quickly is massive for us. So we're going to take on their strength team with our quick team. Now, with all of these buffs that are occurring during this Rumble season, plus we've also got the GP leader skill from Uta providing really good buffs to the quick team, I am not concerned at all. Also not concerned due to the fact that their Jack is not 6+, so judging from that, I'm expecting that this player is probably not super high leveled. We do see waifus though, and waifus are still kind of annoying to deal with. If they launch their special, the fact that that inflicts confusion to some of our characters, which can just straight up reset our character specials, we don't want that to happen. And they do have Versus Ace, which can do some pretty hefty damage. Massive damage coming in there from Akainu, just picking up a bunch of knockouts at the start. And with that, it's just a clean victory. We can just straight up skip this. Yeah, that's a clean victory. Absolutely mollywopped once again. Dude, that's really satisfying, just having a team that can win so efficiently, so quickly. So picking up yet another knockout, picking up our second win of the season, which is awesome. Hopefully we can keep up this pace at least. So we're going to go for one more match of the video. Let's see what we can find here today. So we do see Roger on the bottom. So Roger, I'm probably going to be avoiding Rogers. I don't want to be challenging them just because of how powerful that GP skill is. I kind of want to avoid that. I do see that the Roger Whitebeard, that's an interesting looking one there. I don't really know what the hell these teams are aiming to do. We do see the strength team in the bottom, so we can conserve our quick team for that. We could go ahead and use our int team for the second team, and then we could go ahead and use our side team to potentially take on that top team. So let's go ahead and run that and see how that kind of goes against a Korean player. So as I said, we'll go ahead and run our side team first. We'll use our... I think, who was next? Was the side team the second one? Side team was the second one. So I think we'll run our teams like that. That's what I'm expecting to do. Their combat power is actually relatively high, so I think that this is a pretty, established player. So let's see how things go this time around here. They do have 6 characters on their team, so they're running a similar strat here where they're running not as many characters to potentially find better opponents to take on. So I guess Roger and Newgate are definitely still an issue here. Shanks is an interesting one. I have Shanks leveled up and I have used him in Rumble a little bit. Shanks does have the potential to cause a lot of issues for sure, but he's not super efficient in Rumble just due to the fact that Shanks' Rumble ability isn't that great, but his special is very good, so you do have to respect what it can do. I really hope that we can just knock out Roger and Whitebeard because they are going to be the problem character in this opposing squad. It just really comes down to who can launch first. If we can get rid of Roger Whitebeard without too many issues, I'll be a happy camper for sure. Here we go with Yamato. Who are they going to target? See you later, Roger Whitebeard. That's going to be a clean victory. I don't see in any way how we can lose this match from this point onwards. We just don't lose it. Yeah, Kuzan got special blinded. That sucks. But they lost their heaviest damage dealer here. So yeah, I am not concerned in the slightest. Yeah, Yamato obviously is going to hurt as well. Yeah, that's fine. We'll tank that. Here we go with Law with some fixed damage. Unfortunately, not able to pick up a knockout. But Odin, even with the half stats, probably will do good damage. Yeah, not bad. Action binding the Conus, which is whatever. Kuzan, the fixed damage. Yeah, and it's just GG. So that was awesome. Even if Yamato did fail to knock out Roger and Newgate, I still think we would have been in an okay position. But obviously with this team that we're taking on, it does have the potential to cause problems with halving of stats with Yamato and Moria. And obviously you've got Roger and Whitebeard, which can do so much damage that when they launch their special, it's almost a guaranteed 2 knockouts. So yeah, you have to respect what they can do, but a pretty clean victory once again. So now we're taking on an opposing side team. Another 6-man team. So we'll see how this one goes. The Int team performed pretty well against the previous side team that we challenged. So let's see if we can pick up the pace once again. Was Wano Law on this side of the field? No, no, there is. Okay, Wano Law is there. So that is going to debuff our characters a little bit. Luckily for us, though, we do still have a little bit of CT given to Moria. So as long as Moria can launch, halve their stats so that we can tank hits from characters such as Yamato or such as Odin, then that's going to hold us in good stead in this match. So it all depends on how things go, but their CT is a lot higher due to... Wow, okay, that's already going to launch. 40% health cut. Yeah, I think with that, that's probably going to spell our demise in this team here. That obviously hurts us a little bit there. Not much we can really do about that. So he gives additional bulk on their side. Really trying to think of ways how do we get out of this. Here we go with Moria. Who are you going to halve? Okay, it didn't hit Yamato, but it did hit the Odin at least. Okay, the double knockout. I don't see how we win this, honestly. Okay. And the fixed damage. Yeah, I think this is just going to be a knockout for us, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Here we go with Tot Musica. Half stats. Good damage, knocking out Odin. At least we don't have to tank the Odin damage, but I don't think a 3v5 is good for us in this situation. Especially because they've got Enel, which can give them additional bulk. Unless if Moria somehow is able to launch again to give us additional half stats, that would be pretty lit. But Yamato is ready to go again. Oh my god, we got stooged so bad. Okay, we do have our Tot Musica special, our GP burst skill, but considering how this match has gone, I'm just going to keep it for the next game. There's no point in using it here because we're just going to lose. Yeah, I don't think there's really much reason to keep it here. We'll just keep it for the third match. I feel comfortable with that because we do have a quick team versus their strength team, so we have relatively good advantage. And obviously we have our GP burst skill. So let's go ahead and take on this last team. There is Luffy crew though. You have to respect the Luffy crew. Can definitely cause lots of issues here. What other characters are actually on this team? So they've got Vivi, which is interesting. I believe that gives them additional CT. They've got... oh, this is a very fast team. Okay. Interesting. Look at that Odin, 12 CT. That's going to be a problem. We do have our burst skill, but I feel comfortable using the burst skill a little bit later just to secure some potential knockouts. But we'll see how things go here. Akainu, please launch. Kaido. Oh my god, we just missed. Okay. Magellan. If you can put Kaido to Akainu to the top, that'd be sick. Tezora to the top, that doesn't really help us here. Okay, Kaido. Hopefully pick up a knockout or two. Oh my god, dude. We're going to use our GP burst. There's literally no reason not to do it here. Yeah, this should just probably pick up a knockout or two here. 4,000 fixed damage to 2 enemies 3 times. Oh, let's go. That was a little touch and go, I must admit. I was pretty scared going into that last match, but obviously it worked out in our favor pretty comfortably there. That GP burst only being able to launch 1 time, but the amount of damage that it gives you is crazy that you can launch whenever you want. That's crazy. So we're able to pick up our 3rd win of the season. So picking up 3 wins out of 3 today, which is beautiful. So with all that being said, that is going to wrap it up from us today. Looking forward into tomorrow, I might go ahead and shuffle it around and use a different team. We'll see how things progress. But I'm really looking forward to this season, and hopefully we can continue to pick up wins along the way. That's going to wrap it up from me though. Thank you so much for watching the video. Definitely let me know down below in the comment section if there's any teams that you've been using recently that deserve more respect and you think are very, very good to try out. Because if there is something really interesting you guys are suggesting, we may go ahead and explore it looking forward into the next episodes. But that's going to wrap it up for me for this one. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the 2nd day of the Grand Party Season 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.